this project management certification brought to you by Google and Blue Star Careers. Thank you so much for being part of our Blue Stars Career community, being part of a Blue Star Families member. This recording is being done right after our regular session that we held today. I failed to record previously, so I'm going to go really quick over some of the highlights that I shared through our meeting session. So, first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for being here and for choosing to participate in this program. So officially, we welcome you to learn and engage into project management certifications brought to you by Google. Thank you. And as just a quick reminder, I want to let you know we stand here through Blue Star Careers. If this is your first time participating through one of our programs, or if you're not familiar with Blue Star Careers, you've been a long member of Blue Star Families, but you're not sure about what Blue Star Careers does or what our mission is, I just want to remind you that we are here and we have this great commitment to empower military spouses through your career journey by creating a program that connects members with geographically and culturally relevant career programming, but also bring you resources that align with the military lifestyle, no matter where the mission takes us. So most of our services are done virtually, and you're always welcome to engage regardless of the location. This is a little overview of some of the most active participants, Blue Star Families members that are part of careers, although you will see Laura Torres as the most front and visual participant from the careers team, though I do have some couple of members that help me throughout in various capacities. And of course, our fearful leader, Lindsay, who at some point we'll invite to come to our Grow with Google meet and greet so she can greet you guys and share a little bit of insights about her role and also the Blue Star Families overall social impact programming that we are creating for all of our members. But for this particular case, for Blue Star Families, one of the things that we offer, just wanted to remind you again, if you're not familiar with what Blue Star Careers does, is really we are here to create programming that is aligned for military spouses and helps you connect, no matter what you are, to variable resources to make you more employable. Our primary service, the way we deliver, we don't have a job board. So we rely on all of our employer partner members and the constant communication that we do with them to make sure that we are sharing the latest and the most up-to-date career opportunities to engage you in actually in a good, fast format process to get you higher. But the way we do that is we provide employment networking and career connection. And we do these in multiple ways. We do monthly meet and greets, kind of like this one, but more intentional with employers who are looking to hire. We do employment introductions, live webinars to employers can share with us what are some of those best practices, what they're looking for, what are some of those tips and tricks that you can capture and then apply that to your application process. And then, of course, every week we have various activities through our social network and our digital community where we engage in job spotlights. One of our main ones, of course, is the weekly career-a-thon every Thursday. And if you need one-on-one career support or offerings, we are able to provide that. And we're also able to connect you with additional partners. Now, our secondary service, of course, is like this one, what we're doing right now. We're engaging in personal development and upskilling opportunities. Thanks to the donation and support of Google, we have been assigned X amount of scholarships to provide these certifications and no cost to our members. So we have these the rest of the year. And then, of course, we have our regular Coursera portal where you can actually get access to 10,000 plus learning opportunities through various multiple different universities, but also different certifications, specializations, and different things. Now, it's only applicable for learning certifications and personal development. It does not apply to any master's or certification degree programs that are part of universities. Now, also, we are able to connect you with additional trainings if that's the case that you need it in the future, such as cybersecurity, Salesforce, or more other programs. And then if you are at the local level in one of our chapters, we do have some additional support that we can provide you as services, that are considered more wraparound support, financial connections, maybe food insecurity connections, things that we can advocate if you have all the license. And then if you habla español, yo hablo español, and we be able to help you and connect you as well with the resources or support one-on-one. Okay, so why are we here? We're here because we all selected, freely to engage in project management certification. Again, this is all brought to you thanks to the generous donation of Google and Blue Star Families. It also led through our careers program. This potential certificate can get you job ready in as little as 3 months or as long as 6 months. It all depends up to you. This is a self-paced training that will give you the basic concepts and more general overview of what project managers do. Now, project managers do various jobs and tasks. It all depends on the industries where they're engaged with this particular background or this particular certificate. Now, the way we're going to do this particular delivery in our program through this certificate is we're going to engage in bi-weekly meetings. So career-related themes, conversations, event where we're going to connect via Zoom to discuss what you're learning, introduce you to project managers who are actually out in the field and can talk about their jobs in the various industries, and perhaps it will be a great connection for you to have when you start searching for jobs. Other things that we're going to do is we're going to create weekly discussions through our Blue Star Careers neighborhood, our new portal that allows you to digitally, without social media, be able to connect, and you all have resources that will be able to connect with other colleagues within the cohort so that you can engage with conversations with them and provide a further discussion so that, again, you continue to connect and grow personally, but also in a community level. And then resources within our library, within this neighborhood that we have added, such as resume support, do-it-yourself tutorials, and additional links and resources for partners where you can connect and get more resources to help you just expand your opportunities. But additionally, it would also give you a sense of community where you can continuously have access to, in a very easy and embedded format, resources that will help you aligned with what you're looking for. And then, of course, if you need just support, we're definitely going to create those for you as part of the bi-weekly meetings and our monthly RISE events. And that is that we will create, obviously, event connections. So we have events where we invite you to participate. You don't have to, but it's very highly ideal. If you are looking for a job, you need to be there where the jobs are and the presenters are. And we can certainly send some of those partner referrals to any of the employer partners who we currently work and collaborate, and we can send those referrals when you are an ideal candidate and you meet some of those requirements. And if you need a mentor or someone who can help you understand further what this project management certification will do, definitely be able to connect you to a mentor or someone who can help you expand different opportunities and maybe perhaps break down a little bit better the industries where you will be a better fit. Now, again, this program or this particular meetup is going to take anything from 3 to 6 months. It all depends how much you use or how much time you decide to designate a weekly for your learning. It is self-paced, so it's all independent. You choose how much time you want to invest in the week. I've heard it can take anything from 5 to 10 hours a week. So if you section 1 hour per day, very likely you will be done in less than 6 months, average 4 months. But it's pretty much, again, decide what you choose to select to put in. We're going to network and coordinate study meetups within your team members. We're going to be looking for volunteers, individuals who might be interested in coordinating a little bit further and just raise their hand and lead this project. And then we'll constantly share resources that you can have access to. Additionally, more mentors through ACP, Veterati, and the Project Management Institute, as well as MySeco, Hire Heroes USA, and the Veteran Staffing Network, who are part of our programming, and partners who also provide a little more intense support. Now, the Coursera, this is a license that is through Coursera, but it's not through Coursera portal. So I want to make sure that I section the difference here. Google has picked up the tab, the cost for all of these scholarships licenses, and they donated some of those licenses to us. And so these licenses, of course, are through Coursera. So if you have an active license through another partner or through another nonprofit that is less than a year old, I encourage you to perhaps maybe look to see if you can do this course through them so that you make sure that you actively participate through the learning portal. It actually goes against us when we have learners that are linked to a specific learning course and then they're not engaging and they're not advancing. So for instance, if we have 100 learners and they all participate in the project management course in 6 months, if only 20 complete, that will reflect very poorly about our program, because that means our members did not engage and did not have a good completion rate. And therefore Google, for next time we apply for these scholarships, perhaps will say, you know what, your program does not need our scholarships. We cannot support you because you don't have a good membership. And then that goes also the same for some of our members within our other, some of the other partners who might be also offering the similar programming. So if you have a Coursera active account anywhere else, take advantage, finish up the license, and then reach out if you need or access to our programming. Now, you're welcome to also continue to attend some of their meet and greet sessions. I just need to know personally, because only the ones who are registered and actively engaging in the Coursera portal through Grow with Google will get the invites to these meetups and connections with project management professionals. Now, intentionally, we would love to be able to see that you are advancing at least 20% of the course per month. So you should be done in about 6 months, 5 months, 6 months, and that will be an average. And anyone who is not active, or any accounts that is not active and has not advanced more than 20% within the 30 days will be dropped. So if you are experiencing, some personal situations, or you think your time is really limited because you work full time and you're actually doing this intentionally because you want to just advance into personal development, that's okay. Just let me know and I'll make sure that I extend and I don't drop you. Otherwise, once I drop you, then all the course and all the learning will be gone. But I want to make sure that you stay engaged and active. And on our end, we'll do everything we can by providing you with engaging activities and networking opportunities where you can go meet other professionals that will help you advance your career. So the way you need to be looking out for is you should have by now received an email that came directly from the Grow with Google Coursera portal. And so it will look something similar to this. It will say Google Scholarship US has invited you to start learning on Coursera. So you want to make sure that you click on that Join Now portal. Don't enroll through your previous Coursera. Don't enroll through anything else. You want to make sure that you enroll through this one specifically only. Once you are there, you will see the project management certificate logo or the graphic that looks similar to this one on my right side. And what that is it's actually letting you know that that's the certificate home for that particular learning ability, and you need to click on that in order for you to advance. Now, you will see right now in our specific portal that Google has assigned us, we have 2 additional courses in Espanol, the analytics and the project management in Spanish. And then additional, we have another Grow with Google digital e-commerce certificate that is also within that portal. But I encourage you to only please take the project management right now, unless you previously had been part of our digital e-marketers, then you can advance to the Grow with Google project management. Otherwise, do not click on the digital marketing certificate, because that's not currently what we intend to have for this particular cohort. And if you have intentions to stick to that one or to actually expand your digital skills, then I encourage you to to talk to me first so that I can make sure that I track your learning accordingly. Otherwise, anyone who's engaged in more than one certificate, chances are that it will create a little more heavy weight on your learning. And then we want to make sure that we have a good completion rate by the time we're done here in 6 months. So I encourage you to do one course at a time, unless this is all you're going to be doing for the next 6 months. And if you feel that you can manage, but we prefer one course at a time. And so that will be case by case, depending on your specific needs at the moment. Now, once you are and you have clicked on that Google Project Management icon or class info, this window will appear, will open up. And what you need to do from here and then go to invitations and click on this one. Before you click on that, you can actually scroll up and down and review the 6 different courses that are part of this certificate and be able to review what to expect from these courses. But then eventually I do need you to go to what it says here, invites. Once you go to invitations, that's where it will activate and add that specific course to your learning, and so that you can start to your classroom portal, so that you can start learning and begin the sessions. You will start with the first course. So if you have any immediate questions or you have anything in general, please email or feel free to text me. I'll be happy to return your call or schedule a time that we can do a one-on-one really quick and go over any immediate issues. Or go, of course, to our community, digital community over in the careers portal in the neighborhood, and post your question out there, and maybe anyone from our group will be able to answer, as well as myself be able to respond to that as well. Now, I also want to just encourage you, just to recap, that we want to make sure that you are constantly actively engaging in some of our postings. So remember, our spouse force is where the live career action happens. We will have announcements and immediate career activities every day. There's something going on. And then, of course, our neighborhood is where you need to come back and share a little bit of updates about what's going on, review our digital library to review the content that has been added, and then all the latest job openings that we share on a weekly basis. And engage with your colleagues who are currently in the cohort. We want you to build a community, and this is the best way to do so, by engaging and getting to know who are those other learners who are part of this project with you. So with that, I just want to say thank you so much for engaging. Welcome to your new learning opportunity. And if you have any additional questions, please reach out. Happy to share with you and connect and start learning with you, and let you know anything else that we can do to support you in your career trajectory. Now, this is a certificate of specialization. It is not intended to obviously lead it for a job with Google. Is simply a learning certificate that is going to develop, it's going to present the overall project management that Google, a specific curriculum that Google uses with their employees or with the software engineers, and just overall. Now, there are opportunities to engage with some other employee groups and additional professionals within Google, as well as you can also able to explore opportunities directly through the Grow with Google portal and apply there as well. And then upon completion of this certificate, Grow with Google has, or the certificate actually itself, the scholarship has a consortium of multiple employers that actually hire individuals who have completed the certificate within that specific consortium. So, but once you're done, that's when you have the great chances of getting onboarded into that particular consortium and be able to have additional job opportunities and exposure, and be able to actually leverage the certificate to really land a great sustainable career. But the key is in the follow-up, of course, and make sure that you complete and engage in all your learning throughout the course of the 6 months that we have set aside for this particular cohort. So thank you so much for your time. Have a great rest of your day, and please reach out if you need if you need anything else, or you have any questions. Thank you.